Strangely enough, I graduated from the University of Hawaii while living up in the Himalayas. And I'd like to say that I was seeking enlightenment, but I was actually chasing my first serious girlfriend. That left me heartbroken, but after 5 months of hearing the Dalai Lama's jokes and projecting myself into these Tibetan mandalas, I felt pretty good again. I felt really good. I felt like I didn't need anyone to make me happy. Part of me wanted to stay up in my little Himalayan hut forever, but as always, I did miss the ocean, and now that I was done with college, I also knew I needed a real job, at least at some point soon. So I ended up flying home to San Francisco, working odd cafe and surf shop jobs, and living in my cousin's basement, and wondering what the heck I would do with a religious studies degree. The basement smelled like old beer, but the good thing was my cousin lived down the street from Ocean Beach, and Ocean Beach can get some of the biggest and best surf on earth. Problem is you can't always ride it. On the big days, I've watched some of the world's best surfers not be able to paddle out through these relentless pounding walls. At the time, I remember thinking that the professional job world looked like a version of Ocean Beach on its biggest, stormiest day. It was just impenetrable and pretty torturous. The primary Buddhist truth is that all suffering stems from our insatiable desires, and the endless cycle of desire and suffering that we're all locked in is called samsara. Surfing is the perfect metaphor for samsara. You paddle, 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 suffer, suffer, suffer for this fleeting rush, one wave, but then it ends so quickly and you're sent back to the beach only to suffer, suffer, suffer for another wave. That's life, right? That's samsara. Well, one day at Ocean Beach, after I'd gotten into better shape, I was paddling out on a day that was way too big for me, a day that I was pretty sure I wasn't even going to make it out on. The waves were crushing me down and my shoulders burned and I was cursing at the waves, but in the middle of the worst part of the struggle, I actually started laughing. And I realized, you know what? I absolutely love this. And it wasn't in some S&M like, ooh, give me more pain. It was more like, I love this challenge. I love surfing so much that even getting beaten down is more fun than just about anything. And on those days when I do make it out, the challenge actually makes riding a wave more enjoyable. The wave is the paddle. The paddle is the wave. When you're paddling, embrace the paddle. When you're riding a wave, embrace the wave. I'd known about this aspect of Zen, but it was being beaten down by this monstrous Ocean Beach froth that I felt like I really saw for the first time what they were talking about. The whole situation made me feel like, wait a second, I've been looking at getting a job, entering the world as this terrifying, impenetrable mess. But maybe it can be fun.